Hello, YouTube stackers. This is ST with Silver Stacking 101, and welcome to Laid Back Wednesday, where we talk about money matters. This week, we are continuing our series on the erosion of personal property rights in the United States. We are going to talk about civil forfeitures. Civil forfeitures. The way it's designed, the way it was sold, is the government will confiscate ill-gotten gains from criminals, money generated through criminal activity. That's not how it's been universally applied. And there's a problem with civil forfeitures, and that is the lack of due process. Let's discuss this for a second. I'm going to give you an example that actually happened. There was a Christian rock band that was supporting Christian churches, colleges, and an orphanage in Burma. They played a concert tour in the United States. The leader was a United States citizen. Through ticket sales, merchandise sales, and donations, they had $53,000 in cash on them. They were pulled over due to a broken tail light. A drug dog was brought in that did not hit on drugs, but did hit on the money. After many hours of questioning, the group was allowed to leave, minus their $53,000. See, the way civil forfeiture laws are enforced, the police can use the presence of a large amount of cash as evidence in and of itself of illegal activity. But they don't necessarily have to have other elements present. Certainly, if they had pulled over this group of guys and they had cocaine and scales in the car, one could pretty much logically conclude that $53,000 came from illegal activity. And even at that point, the government should only be allowed to impound the money, because the Fifth Amendment to the United States Constitution, you know, that pesky little document that doesn't say what we as citizens can do, it says what the government can and cannot do, says this in part: nor be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. There was not due process here. The government can actually confiscate money by virtue of it being present in large sums, and it's up to the citizen to go to court and initiate action to prove that money is legitimate money. Now think about this. By the way, that case, the Washington Post did an article, and it put so much pressure on the authorities they gave the money back. Other times it hasn't happened that way. There has been instances where someone's had to retain an attorney and spend $5,000 or $6,000, and then the government keep 20% of what they took as a processing fee. Or other times where the cost to get it back exceeded the potential benefit. For instance, if the police take $6,000 or $8,000 off someone, attorney's going to cost you $5,000 or $6,000 to get it back. Plus, there's no guarantee you will get it back. It's going to take a long period of time to get it back. It's not economically feasible, and the authorities know this. Now, I'm not anti-police. This is not the rank and file police officers that came up with this. This is politicians that have generated this. It's called policing for profit, and it's wrong. Now, I hold law enforcement officers on the same level I hold military personnel, with great respect and admiration. I know I have law enforcement officers that watch this channel, and I sincerely thank you for your service. That being said, we need, as citizens of the United States, the viewers that are in the United States, to raise a mortal hell to our elected representatives to end this practice. But this practice is indicative of an overall view of personal property rights. Our rights are eroding in this country. Next week, we are going to talk about how it's justified. You know, if you got a business, you didn't build that. Someone else built that. That's about as close I can come to imitating that asshole. Okay. So, getting back to what we have coming up. We have on Saturday the true economic value of silver based on historical data when converted to fiat dollars, and that has been adjusted for devaluation in the fiat dollars today. And that's going to be a great video. It will allow us to get a baseline on where we want to purchase from. It allows us to judge what silver is worth economically. Next week we're going to go with what's causing the views to change about personal property rights, and that's going to be a big danger in the future, particularly with retirement plans and tax rates coming up in the future. Comment. If you disagree, put it in the comment. Agree, put it in the comment. But not only say I disagree or I agree, please tell me why you disagree or why you agree. Civil forfeitures is wrong, my friend. We need to fix it. We're entitled to due process. We're not getting it. God bless you. Good day.